Hello everyone and welcome back to TrackMania's Weekly Shorts, and today we're on week 27. Been a good week this week. There've been a couple of nice tracks, nothing like too outstanding, and I'm not really happy with track 2, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's get started. We're off to Penland. Alright, and here we are with Penland. It's got a nice little intro video. I always like an intro video and I do like to show them, but this is also my first run, so I just thought I'd no edits there at all. No, seriously. We're heading to the left here. This is the author time on the first run. It's quite a nice track actually. I quite like the I quite like it. It's nice. Nice and simple, straight to the finish there. And don't worry, I did see that massive shortcut to the left, so we will be taking it. Let's get going. Alright, and here we go, same as before. So we're going to drop down to the right here. You can go around this fence to the right there, and that does actually give you a couple extra hundredths of a second. I hadn't recorded that. And then this time we're going to go off to the left, and then down this little hill, and up the ramp there. It'll probably save you about a second, I reckon. If you get some proper speed up, you can get at least a second off of that. But there you go, that's track 1. Nice little track to get started with. Let's move on to track 2. Let's get to track 2. Here we are with track 2. Now, I don't mind track 2. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just one of those, like, this was also my first run, I think, as well. It's just one of those, like, one run, completely done all the time tracks. Like, there's no secret routes, there's nothing to it. It's just this, it's just that, and then when we're done. Again, nothing inherently wrong with that, but it's just, yeah. That's it. Let's go to track 3. Alright, here we are with track 3. Now, if anyone watched last week's, I'm going to do the same again this week. I'm going to show the author time, so this is the author time here. So if you want to follow that, it's up to you. I'm then going to show some different finishes, because there's a couple extra finishes, and then I'm going to show my best time at the end. Which I actually found online, so and then I'll show the replay of that. Not online, but there you go. That's the author time. Quite nice little track. It's very confusing to start with, but you can see we go all the way around here. Do a little drift, and instead of following the drift all the way through, we go this little shortcut up here, and then drift in the grass all the way down to the finish back here, and that's it. Let's go find some of those other finishes. Alright, so where we go again. So, the first finish I'm going to show you is actually at the start. So we're going to dip down here. I'm going to get that first checkpoint, and then we're going to do the route backwards now. Getting the drift back round here, and then getting the second checkpoint there. And then all the way back to the finish here. And that's it. That's the that's the first finishes at the start. I didn't find it was any faster, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Alright, and here we go. So this is the second alternate finish. This one is actually slightly to the right and behind us again. So kind of, I'd say a similar route. It's sort of not similar at all. We're going around here. And we're going to go all the way back this way. And this time, instead of going to the finish, we're actually going to go to the left here. And then go into this finish here. Again, I don't think it's faster, but it's worth mentioning. It's there. It does exist. So we'll... Alright, let's move on to the best time. Alright, and here we go. This is the best time. So we're going to dip to the right here, and we go all the way left up this ramp, and then just join on like here. So this is actually another finish there, which I haven't actually spotted, but going along here, down a little drift track, and all the way to the finish this way. I actually managed this one just in the nick of time, because the multiplayer was just about to finish. So there you go. This is it again in the replay. So we dip to the left here. We ignore that finish, and we go to the left. We go around the grass, and then basically just drifting all the way to the finish here, and that's it. Let's move on to track 4. All right, and here we go with track 4. So we're going to dip to the left here just to get down the hill, and then glide all the way over the hill like that. Smooth transition, boosting all the way around here, straight all the way to the end. Now this is just the author time. That I have done a better time. Again, I found it online, so I'll just we'll intersect into that now. Alright, so here we are again. We're going to start to the left and we're going to go all the way to the left down here. We've got a super boost and we're going all the way to the left. There's another little section here. Now, so I've seen some people cut through the trees onto the left here. I haven't done that in this video, but you can if you want. I do mess up a little bit at the end, but I just managed to save it and get a 16.5. But there we go. That was that was track 4. Again, just for the replay, getting that intro, getting that little beginning bit is quite difficult. But because it's right at the beginning, you don't need to worry. Just hitting reset. And yeah, that's it. Track 4, quite a nice track. Let's go to track 5. Alright, here we are, track 5. And you know the motto of this channel is we always love a snow car. This is not. I don't mind them. I do like a snow car. This again is the offer time. My best time isn't much better, but it's worth showing. There's a little shortcut. Like that. There we go. That's the offer time. Yeah, like I said, nice. Let's get to the better one. Alright, and away we go. So, becoming a snow car, we're going to boost up into here. We're going to cut this first corner here, just like that. And that'll give us just a complete straight line all the way down the wood. And then again over here. I could probably do this a little better, but it's important just to get the shortcut in there like that. And there we go, an 18.2, or 0.3. We'll call it a 0.3. But anyway, that's been the week. I hope you have enjoyed. I've enjoyed 4 of the tracks. No, again, there's nothing wrong with track 2. I feel like if a track's only got one route and it's you shouldn't be able to just finish it on the first run. Like, at least some of these other tracks are a bit more inventive with their shortcuts. I'm not sure if this one was intentional, but the other 2 3 tracks were definitely intentional. So, let's just have a little fun with it. There are ways to make a TrackMania track more difficult and more enjoyable. But there you go. That's been the week. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.